Alright, let's clean these glasses off. Get to the end of the year wrap up. And we're ready. Hey, book people, it is Courtney and we are here to wrap up 2025. I've been seeing everybody else do their end of the year wrap ups and overview, and so here I am throwing my hat in the ring. Okay, there's my hat. There's my hat. It's in there. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to Storygraph. You know, they have all the great graphics and that's why I switched to it, and I do like the format of it much better. So let's share this screen. And here we are. We are at 2025 wrap up. You see, that's me right there in the corner there. Okay, so I finished a fantastic year. I'll take that. I'll take that. I finished 142 books, and that's a lot of pages. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know if I set a page goal though. I was thinking 30,000, but I'm okay with 37. So my first book was A Reliable Wife, which I believe was pretty darn boring if I say so myself. Let's see what it was. Oh, yeah, it was a 2 stars. So definitely boring. How do I get back? All right, there we go. And so I believe that is about a man who basically gets like a mail order bride, and it winds up being this woman that's out to deceive him, and he just seemed like he was pretty thirsty. But yeah, I did not like that book. I don't hold that book. I actually had that physically. And my last book here, I remember this one very shortly. I think it was one of those prime, what do they call those? The first reads, where you have this woman who goes to this small town and there was some tragedy with her family, and she uncovers this, you know, secret with the people in the town that are looking to cover up some stuff that has happened. But that was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Here we go. Here's my mood map. Lighter books push the line and darker books pull the line down. So it looks like I like lighter books, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It says, I wandered through tales tinged with shadow. I felt every heartbeat of the page and chased clues down winding paths. Well, I like page turners. I definitely do. I like books that, you know, keep me guessing a little bit, not cookie cutter endings. So I'm okay with that. So blue are the books, red, and red is the pages red. Okay. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I like a middle of the range book for the size. So there you go. What does this mean though? It says number of pages. What's this? 3,000. I think you take one off, so that's probably in like the 300-ish range. So middle range there. All right, that works for me. I met my reading goal. I believe my reading goal was 100 or 125, and it says I went 118%. So I'm good with that one on that one. I spent a lot of time on romance and fantasy. Not surprising there. I'm a big, let me go back here. I'm a big romantasy girl, romance and fantasy. So that is not surprising. I like romance in majority of my books, but I want it intermingled with something else. I don't necessarily just want to read a straight up romance book, which I have a lot in the past, but I prefer it intermingled with something else. So lots of graphic novels. I enjoy those. That's probably why my number got up there. Graphic novels, they go quick, okay? And I am not a big fan of young adults, so I am surprised that that is up there right there. I'm assuming that this kind of breaks it apart as adult and young adults. So young adults, I guess I read a whole lot more of that. I'm surprised at that one. My longest book was Monstrous. That's a lot of pages right there. A lot of pages. I am going to not read any more of the Monstrous series. It just keeps going on and on and on. I thought it was done after I read that 3rd book, and I hear there's still more coming out. So this is where I jump off of Marjorie Liu for this series. But I did enjoy it, although I was confused at some parts. But it was good. That's a graphic novel. Lusty Spirits. This was really fun. You have a group of ghost hunters that go to whatever this place is to look for ghosts. And they wind up in this big kind of basically orgy. It was really fun. It was short. I'm glad it was short. Average length of books you read was 263 pages. Okay. And it took me around 3 days to finish. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I don't sit around with books very long. If I want to read it, we're just gonna get it done, okay? That's why I'm not good as one of those people that we're gonna read 10 pages a day. I'm just not that girly. I need to read at my own pace and read it read it in my own time, and we'll just talk about it later. Divine Mortals, I read in 1 day. I think this number is skewed, so we're just going to ignore this because I don't always put my beginning and ending of books as far as what time read into Storygraph. Sometimes I'll say, hey, I'm currently reading, but I've been reading it for 3 days, and then bam, the next day I finish it. So that number's not a good number there. Same thing with here, but I will say Curvy Girl Summer was cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I spent a lot of time on Alice Oseman. That is the, if I'm not mistaken, Heartbreaker series. And Marjorie Liu, that is that three book monstrous series. And T.M. Richardson, that's the Secret series. If you know, you know. The Oath, The Offer, and The Opportunity, okay? Okay. Tiffany D. Jackson should be, well, I read 2 of her books, so, but I wouldn't mind having her be up here a little bit more. You were part of 3 completed buddy reads. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see, what were they? I think Grown, we won't go into that one, but yes, I know Jaleesa was with one of them, but I like a good buddy read. If you're interested in some buddy reads, reach out to me. I'm all for it, okay? My average book was 3.86. I mean, I still had some goodies in there. That's almost a 4. You know, you don't know what the rating is until you actually rate it, so I will take that 3.86. And here are my 5 stars. Okay, a lot of 5 stars, got some graphics in there. I actually have a video of my 5 stars, actually it's 4.5 to 5. We'll call it 5-star books of the entire year, which has all of these in it. I will link that below. So go ahead and check out that video and you're gonna see some of these gems. This one was awesome. The Scammer, that's my Tiffany D. Jackson. And where's The Way to Blood? The Way to Blood is up in here somewhere. Where is it? It should be in here somewhere. I don't know why I don't see The Way to Blood. Okay, but that's up in there. Okay, I will say that. 2025 ratings. There's the 4. Okay, there we go. For the number of books. Oh, that I gave a 4-star. Okay, I get you. Tons of 4 stars. As y'all can tell, I'm a 4-star girly. And that's fine. That's fine. Some books were better than, months were better than others. So July was pretty good. That's my highest rating. So I had some goodies in July. And I read a lot of pages in October. That's okay. Storygraph users and others for 2025. So tons of people loved Heartstopper. Go figure, y'all. Okay, it was a good time. I like Charlie and Nick. They're cute. I have not seen that series, but I've heard good things about it. And nobody else read Winner Takes All. Yeah, it's a new book and I just picked it up on a whim from the library. Okay, it was a quick read. I enjoyed it. It has some issues with it, I will say, but it was pretty good. Y'all, if y'all have not read Black AF History, you are missing out. Get the audio. I had both the audio and the book physically. The audio is where it's at. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I explored the works of 111 new authors. I like that, and this is one of them. I'm not gonna click on this further, but you know, I pick up a lot of books on those Stuff Your Kindle days, and I am all about looking at some new authors, some indies out there, getting some eyes on some new books. So you will see more of that. Okay, I like reading books other people have read, but I definitely like to explore some other titles, and hopefully other people pick up on those too. 49 books are part of the series. Yeah, well, I'm not a huge series girly, so I probably won't be picking up a lot of these 49 series, okay? But standalones, as long as you're a standalone part of a series, I can mess with you on that one. I revisited a total of 6 books this year. This is not accurate, I don't believe, because I don't think I've ever read The Secret Lives of Church Ladies besides the one time that I read it, but it was pretty good. Okay, I'm not sure why that says that is a reread on that one. Master, Slave, Husband, Wife. Yes, I did not finish this book. It was not what I thought it would be, and I just was not going to go through. I think the title sounds very awesome, just the book just did not resonate with me. Let me see what the other one was. Is it going to tell me? No. Okay, well, all right, we won't go into that one any further, but oh, here, actually, let me see the 2 right here. Master, Slave, Husband, Wife, and Memorials. Okay, yeah, yeah, boring memorials. I got 6 pages in and I was not going to finish on that one. It says, for the Gilded Stories, you didn't own any of the books you read. Not true. I don't really buy a lot of books, but I did own some, so this isn't, that's the skewed statistics. And I successfully completed 1 reading challenge this year. And which one was that? Is it going to tell me what it was? Okay, well, whatever. I completed 1. I'm happy with that. Not sure which one that was, but that's okay with me. And here are all of my books, y'all. All of the books. Darkness Within Us with Trisha Levenseller, y'all. She's a good, fun time. I read 2 books by her this year. She was fun. I would definitely pick her up any day. And there's T.M. Richardson, Your Nasty Self, girl. I love it, love it, love it. Mayfly, absolutely hate it. That should be on my lowest rating. Don't know why it's not. James was great. Loved Dark City Omega. Absolutely awesome. Lights Out was pretty fun. What else we got? Bloodguard was good. What else we got on the list? My Life as a White Trash Zombie. That was a very interesting book. You know, I'm not going to finish in the series, but I enjoyed reading that. Give Her Credit about the first women-owned bank in Colorado, I believe. That was pretty good too. If you're going to pick up the, what is it, Vampire Huntress Minion right here, it ends in a cliffhanger and you pretty much need to read 2 or 3 books for a satisfying ending. So I don't even recommend starting that one at all. What else we got here that's on the list? Tons of great books. How to Survive a Horror Story was a great book. Recommended to a coworker. He loved it. Cinderella is Dead with Kaylin Bayron. She's an awesome time, y'all. Y'all need to be reading more of her. I don't know why she wasn't on one of my most read authors this list. I read like 2 or 3 books by her this year. What else we got? Still going down the list. Read about Black Lives Matter. Enjoyed that. Blood Slaves. It was okay. It wasn't what I thought. Take a look at it if you want. But I was not super impressed, but I did enjoy it. There's another Kaylin Bayron. Tiffany D. Jackson, The Weight of Blood. You gotta love it. Yep. Good time. And there's the scammer there. What Fury Brings and Our Vicious Oaths. Y'all, that's some good fantasies to end my year. I'm excited about those. Excited. And I got some Kindle Prime up in there reading those books. And there's Black AF History. So that's where we're at here. We're going to explore some 2025 stats. Okay. 142 books. Took me about 3 days. Fast and medium paces is where I'm at. Page numbers 300 to 500 is my range. Lots of fiction, y'all. That's not surprising, right? Romance and fantasy. I love how this breaks it down into like different areas from like the last stats to this one. Lots of print and digital. That is skewed for sure because most is digital. Oh, here we go. You say more people here. Okay. All right, so here are those other folks I was saying that I read more of. I think I like this layout better than the other ones. Definitely read in English. I don't know where Estonian come from because I definitely don't read that. 4-star rating, and there you go. Those are my stats right there. Okay, so I had a good reading year. I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish, and I hope to continue to read some good stuff in 2026. Okay, so let me know what you have been reading that you enjoyed the most. Actually, let me know what your worst and your best book is for 2025. Okay, so like, subscribe, and comment, and I'm gonna see you around BookTube. Have a good time. Okay, get some. Bye bye.